Hi everyone, JB here for Just TCG, and today we're going to carry on with our Hex Shards of Fate Shin'hare Warrior campaign. In the last episode, we made some adjustments to the deck and we started taming some animals. Since then, I've made one more change to the deck. We, if you remember, got a card called Deployment Orders. I have swapped that in for one Bucktooth Banner Bunny. I kind of felt that the Bucktooth Banner Bunny you only really want to see one of because its effect basically ends the game. So you only really want to see one Bucktooth Banner Bunny. So that was the thinking behind that. And I wanted more card draw apart from Sora. So I put in Deployment Orders. So that was that. Haven't done anything else. Let's go on to the next one. Gonna sort of go away from where the plot is trying to take me so I can try and do this taming side quest. A field of pumpkins ready for harvest. Sure thing. Help! Someone help me! My pumpkins! Calm down. Ah, what are you? Well, what are you? Jesus. I was going to ask you the same question. I hope it's the mouse and not the big scary thing. You talk, so you're probably not a zombie. They're everywhere, squashing my pumpkins willy-nilly. I can't stop them. Can't you have your scarecrow scare them away? Yeah, Snoodly is the route mouse. Okay. He's a scarecrow, not a scare zombie. He isn't certified. Here they come! I'm not doing that gag. Absolutely not. Okay. So, Squashing Pumpkin basic. 2 blood. Threshold for 4. The Wandering Abomination squashes a pumpkin, gaining 6 health. Defeat him before he squashes 3 pumpkins. Okay. When an opposing troop dies, a random undead you control gets +1/+1. So I've got to be aware of that. It might be a token deck, so need to just be a bit careful. Okay, so our opponent's going first. Looking at our hand, we only have 1 shard. And nothing in our hand costs 1. I don't really want to leave anything to chance. So we're going to replace the hand, see what we get. This is better. Yeah. I'll keep this. I don't know where these pumpkins are that we're supposed to be defending their honor. But we'll worry about that when the time comes. There is a zombie, just a run-of-the-mill 2/2, which I'm happy to use my power to kill. So I'm going to play them on Sagi Deadeye. A reminder to myself that it is a 2 mana 2/1 that gives something +(-1/-1), and then it has Deathcry put this into play. Not bad. So it revives itself basically. And then I'll deal 2 damage to that, and it fights me down to 19. Still no pumpkins. Resolve. Okay, so I don't really want to play the deployment orders, and I don't exactly want to attack into this 1/3. Although making it a 0/2 wouldn't be the end of the world. So I will just go into combat because it comes back as well. I forgot it gets +1/+1 when something dies. That was silly of me. That was really silly of me. Yeah, completely forgot that it just gets +1/+1. And this is the Wandering Abomination squashes a pumpkin, gaining 6 health. Okay. So that's 1 pumpkin down. 2 more and then that's it. There's 4 mana. I can play the Moon Sarumagus and then play the Deployment Orders as well. And then I can sacrifice it to draw 2 cards, which seems strong since we're not really doing anything else. This got +1/+1 for some reason. Oh, because it's trained, yeah. I remember that. I remember putting the talent in. There's Atrophy, okay. Give that -1/-1. Okay. Well, we've got Shroom Tank coming up next, which is good. But we've also got Bucktooth Commander, and I think that's going to be more important. Whilst it's Socket, it gets +1/+1. Wow, okay. Could really do with stuff not dying, basically. So if I just execute this, it's a basic action. And then just attack. Yeah. Cool. Just thought it would be best to attack. You can attack for 1. Down to 17, but that's okay. So, I'm going to go with the Munarumagus and the Bucktooth Commander. Do this. No need to use my charge just yet. Because he hasn't played something with 2 health. I don't really want to use it on a 1/3. Okay. There's a 1/1 with lethal, but it seems terrible in this sort of deck. So I don't want to use Shroom Tank just yet. So we're going to continue to combat. Can we just attack with everything? I don't want to attack with the commander. But yeah, I can attack with everything. Sure, and then we'll use the power to finish that off. Target troop gets -1/-1. Yeah, okay. Shame, but sure. Nothing changes. We will give the Bucktooth Commander +1/+1. Give it a bit more durability. Go down to 15, then play the Shroom Tank. And the Killblade of the Milky Eye. Brilliant. There's a 4/1 with flight. Sure thing. But at this point, it doesn't really matter. Gonna attack with everything except the commander. And that's that. Okay, 200 gold, 100 experience, and a Howling Plains pack. Let's see what we get. Dragon Guard Stalwart. Okay. Root Forge Regalia. Okay, that seems alright. I wish there was a... Oh, there is a zoom. Oh, it's an artifact. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Form ranks. Troops you control that share a class with you get +1/+1. That seems insane. Common Stardust and a piece of equipment. Advanced targeting console. Your LZ37 targeting systems. I don't have any. Okay, so we'll do story first. You chase them off. Well done, stranger. It is refreshing to meet someone with such a deep appreciation of pumpkins that they are willing to risk their lives. Thank you. I'm glad I could help. The name's Snoodley. This here is my scarecrow, Thatch. I'd be glad to tell you my story. It's really long and full of meandering, unnecessary details. Plot time? Sure, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, let's see. Since I was little, I've had a fascination with pumpkins, squashes, and other varieties of gourds. 3 hours. Oh, thank God. Thank God. I said, what am I supposed to do with all these seeds? I think that's it. Oh, then a strange Shin'hare showed up one day and chased away the zombies. That's you. That's quite a tale, Snoodley. Very comprehensive. Oh, well, you still help me regardless of your intentions. I can't let you walk away empty-handed. Don't worry, your reward ain't a pumpkin. Good. Is it another card? Oh. I guess it was the gold, the experience, and the pack. Okay, let's move on. Let's go on to Bridge over the Zilla east of Raised Drawbridge. Let's travel there. I will go to the other place in a bit. Bridge is closed. It's best you turn back. Good day. Closed. Says who? You? Some official looking soldiers with clanky armour and big sharp swords told us to keep the drawbridge raised until further notice, and we haven't gotten further notice, so the bridge stays up. This is absurd. I agree. Do you know what it's like being a bridge keeper without getting to raise and lower my half of the bridge? Rather dull, that's what. Is there no other way to get across the river? Let's not give him any aggro. Well, you could always swim across the river. Of course, the water is teeming with ravenous piranhas. I've never seen an adventurer climb out of the other shore alive. You would have... again, grammar error. You would have to be truly desperate to even attempt it. I don't believe this. What if I give you some gold? Listen, even if I do lower my half of the bridge, it's not going to help you. See that gnome on the other side of the river? That's my brother, Western. Why aren't you Eastern? Why are you Winston, not Eastern? He's a bit of a stickler. He's still going to lower his half of the bridge until those soldiers come back and give him the all clear to do so. I don't believe this. According to those soldier men, the West is filled with zombies. That's why we're here to keep the bridge open up until the situation has been handled. So why would you want to go there? Just go back to where you came from. I've come to eradicate the zombies. I am the hero Dave, obviously. That's right noble of you, but Weston isn't going to care. Is there any way to convince your brother to lower his half of the bridge? Well, Weston is a bit obsessed with dinosaurs, terrified to go near them, mind you, but still finds them endlessly fascinating. I bet if you got yourself a raptor tooth or a carnosaurus eye or something of the like, my brother couldn't help himself from lowering the bridge to get his fat fingers on it. Where would I find dinosaurs? Just head south into the razor-tooth forest. They'll find you, believe me. Fine, I'll be back. Sure thing. Give me a quest. Okay, so we need to go find a dinosaur specimen. Let's go here first. A masked army blocks the way. State your purpose. I am travelling to the southern end of the forest. You are not authorised to proceed. Why turn back? Why can't I go south? There have been multiple sightings of undead in the southern forest. For your own protection, none shall be allowed to pass. The risk is mine to take. You are a necromancer who seeks to tame the undead, or else you are a careless adventurer who will be slaughtered and turned into one of them, according to their... adding to their numbers. In either case, you will not be permitted to pass. This is ridiculous. You have 20 seconds to comply. 2, 3. I'll be back in 17 seconds. Okay, so it's been 30 seconds and nothing's happened. I'm calling shenanigans. Anyway, so obviously can't go there. It says incomplete though, not completed, so there might be something to do with that. Let's go to the side quest stuff. So Zilla River, a fast flowing river. Once you get out waist deep, the water begins to churn violently. Thousands of tiny teeth begin to bite your legs. The river quickly turns red with blood, your blood. I have made a terrible mistake. So, it turns out some encounters are optional and are meant to be a challenge for when you are at a higher level. Try coming back to this fishing hole later. Why, thank you for letting me make that mistake. Brilliant. Unsettling screeches come from the forest. Ook. You wouldn't happen to have a spare dinosaur tooth I could borrow? Ook. I sense there is a bit of a language barrier. But he speaks my language, he wants to fight. Okay. Basic, 5. Put the next dinosaur troop in your deck into play. Okay, so he plays big stuff and I play small stuff, is the impression I'm getting. Okay, my opponent's going first. I'm happy with this hand. We've got Sora in our hand for the first time. It'll be interesting to see how this goes. What's this? Chlorophilia. Play a random wild shard from... Oh, it's a ramp card. Oh, boy. Okay, and each champion starts with a permanent resource. Understood. In that case, I want to start off with the blood shard into Monsagi Deadeye. Okay. What's this? A 4 mana 5/3. Resolve. Like so. And then continue to combat. Attack for 2. Please block. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. You have made a terrible mistake, my friend. And then we'll follow that up with Sora. We haven't played Sora before. A reminder for those of you, it's a 3 mana 2/3. She's 3 mana 2/3. Sacrifice another Shin'hare, draw a card, lose 2 health. Or 1 sacrifice another Shin'hare, gain 3 health. So really good at sort of triggering death cries even. Okay. Brilliant. We'll start with this. And then I'm thinking about evolving, but I don't really see the point. Because I've got a shroom tank next turn. This is usually where I play Atrophy, but it is a quick action. So I'm going to save Atrophy for that. Hit for 4, pass the turn. Okay. There's a 5/4. Okay, resolve. And then he's going to put in random... Oh, God. Oh, no, I forgot to Atrophy. Stupid. Okay. Continue to combat. Attack with this. Deal combat damage. Give that -1/-1. Resolve. Kill that. I still need to play Atrophy at some point. We're in a bit of trouble here. He's only got 1 card in hand. That's the good news. Skip. I am just going to play Atrophy here, although I'm still not going to block. There we go. What's this? When a troop enters your hand, secretly add raw counters to this equal to that card's cost. If there are 10 or more, remove the wall and summon a random dinosaur. I don't like the fact it's secret. That's going to be a problem. So we're only at 11, which could be a problem. Luckily, we've just drawn a blood shard. We'll play the shroom tank. It's trained as well, which is good. Continue to combat. Skip combat, end turn. Okay. Continue. Just gonna block out. Has it got crush? It does. In which case, the shroom tank has done its job. End the turn. No cards in hand. Okay, brilliant. We'll play a blood shard. Go to combat. Attack for 2. Oh, I should have done this before combat. Missed out on an extra point of damage. My bad. Still really no need to use Sora's ability yet. Okay. Still received nothing. 3. Oh, that's exactly lethal. Usually here, if it wasn't lethal, you'd want to play Evolve before, which I forgot to do last turn. Bad gameplay. But yeah, there we go. Okay, 300 gold, 200 experience. Nothing to write home about, but I'll take it. The caveman falls off his mount. He sprints into the woods to the south, screaming in rage and pain. The dinosaur lies dead in the grass. Cut off a claw. Cool. Back to the drawbridge. What have you got there? A raptor claw. I don't care much for lizards, but even I have to admit that is an impressive specimen. Hold it high and wave it around so that Weston can see it. Ah, there. He's lowering his half of the bridge. Finally. Travel. I saw you talking to my idiot brother Winston. What have you got there? A dinosaur claw. I killed it myself. Is that so? Do you think I might have a look at that? You can have it, on one condition. I get to cross this bridge any time I want. Agreed. Then the claw is yours. See, we're not that evil. 300 go. Whoa, 300 gold, 300 experience, 1 Howling Plains pack, and elite hand wraps for Runear elites, which we currently have none of. But if we could, that'd be awesome. There's a Boulder Brute, which is socketable, which we'll get to later. Krakenguard Sea Priest, sorry. Ember Brute, which we don't really care about. Bubble Sting Bottle, again, can't really care about that. And Masonry Gloves, again, not really interested. A bit lacking on the Shin'hares, which is a bit of a shame, but what can you do, eh? On to the next one. A Travelling Tent City, travel. I am not going to insult people if that's a real language, so I'm just going to go straight on to, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. My sorry, no speak good language this place. I am Simza. Is this a gold camp? Yes, skull, yes, you buy? Scarf, coat, dress, ring for ear, you buy? I need directions. Place, Simza knows places, all places, yes. Where go you? I'm looking for the cave-in. Cave, yes, Simza know. Go, how you say, not north. Do you mean south? Yes, south, yes, skull, been to cave. Many stone people, strange to Simza. Go south. Thank you. Will you read my fortune before I go? Simza have cards. That. In your words, deck of fate. Give Simza coin, we see card, yes? Yes, we will have a look. Your fortune for the next battle. You'll begin the next game with a charge. Okay, so we get 3 charges instead of 2. Interesting. A makeshift blockade. A raised drawbridge. Let's go here first. The road is closed to all. Why? What's going on? No response? Interesting. Let's go here. Sorry, mate. Nobody is crossing this bridge. Oh, it's Wallace and Hollis, I'm sure. You've got to be kidding me. Afraid not. Orders and orders. Orders are orders. I already went through this. I take you had to deal with Winston and Weston, eh? Bloody nitwits, as sharp as a marble, the 2 of them. I don't need to go across the river. You know Winston and Weston? I do, they're my brothers. Let's cut to the chase, I need to get across the river. Listen, mate, I'd love to help you by lowering my half of the bridge. I really would. Oh, Jesus. But do you see that gnome on the other side of the river? That's my brother, Warren. Okay, Warren and Wallace. So why is Wallace on the right? Wallace should be on the left because of the L, and Warren should be on the right because of R. He's in a bit of an emotional state, and there's no reasoning with him when he gets like this, believe me. You're telling me there's no other way across? Well, sure, if you are of a mind to swim, that is certainly an option. Let me guess, the river is filled with piranhas. No piranhas, just angry water elementals that attack anything they see. Wonderful, so what's wrong with Warren? A fey creature, one of those that are half tree, half woman, except this one isn't really half anything. She is all bitterness and indignation. I don't know what Warren sees in her, but I guess he has a soft spot for the mean ones, and this one is particularly mean. Where would I find this fey lass? Her tree is to the south of that camp with the weird ghoul people. A place called the Shadow Grove, though I wouldn't go looking for her if I were you. That lass will bite your head off and feed it to the squirrels. If I were you, I'd take my chances with the water elementals in the river. Thanks for the advice. We may well do that. So we've got 3 at this point. We've got a wide river, a tree twisted by corruption, and the cave-in. Let's go to the cave-in. Okay, so this place looks like Jinguru. So we've got, it's like a tavern. There's Farney, who was told to speak to. There's Ennis, who looks like he has a quest for us. And there's Takumi, who looks familiar. Let's hand in the quest first with Farney. Greetings, stranger. I'd advise you to wear a helmet, but to be honest, if the ceiling comes down, no helmet is going to keep you from getting pulverized. What is this place? We don't really have a name for it. I just call it the cave-in. Been working here since I can't rightly remember. It's been a while. What are you doing here? Well, the basic plan is to destroy the surface world by digging out enough of the underground so that the crust above us collapses below. That is pretty much the stupidest thing I've ever heard. That's the kind of narrow-minded thinking that geniuses like me have to put up with all the time. Doesn't bother me as long as you're willing to admit you're wrong after you're standing on the rubble that was the surface world. Has the excavation been successful? This cavern is a prototype. Of course it is. If this works, we'll start digging out in all directions until the entirety of Entroth collapses. Pretty good, eh? Good luck with that. Thanks. Anyway, you caught me on a bad day, worried about a buddy of mine. It's been affecting my work. I nearly used a flare nut spanner on a sprag clutch. Duh. What buddy? A scientist friend of mine named Boyd, Professor Boyd he likes to call himself, but that's mostly because he's nuts. Smart, sure, but nuts. What is the professor's field of study? Geology. His specialty is locating rare minerals used in explosives. A few weeks ago, he headed out to the Howling Plains to search for a rare silicate that supposedly collects near the banks of the Indigo River. And he never came back? Nope, it's not like the professor to be gone this long. Something must have happened to him out there. The Howling Plains is coyotal territory, hence the name Howling Plains. So I'm afraid those mongrels did something to him. Venturing into Arden territory can be dangerous. I'd head out there myself and look for him, but I can't leave. Too wrapped up in supervising operations here. You look like the adventuring type though. If you find yourself near the Indigo River, would you keep an eye open for old Boyd? A very well accept quest. Okay, so 350 gold, 350 experience, 1 Azumi's Handmaiden. Ooh. Oh, really? And another Howling Plains pack. We have an Ethereal Eyes, which is white and therefore of no interest. Shards of Fate. Choose a standard resource in your deck. Gain the thresholds it provides. Not convinced that's good. Adaptation. Adaptatron, sorry. One shot. Okay. That seems good. So, but it seems like quite the mana sink. But once you get to its 5th one, you've got effectively a 9/9 with speed, Skyguard, Swift Strike, Steadfast and Crush. So if you've not got anything to spend your mana on, that seems really good. It seems like a really good control card. Whether that's something for my deck, I'm not convinced. I don't think I'll play it. But, you know, I'm a fan of that. Winged Walkers. 4 mana 3/2 for Lightning Brave. To give it 5/2. 3/4, sorry. That seems really good, actually. So, Soloist Suit is for the Ashwood Soloist. Not bad. But again, not our colours. Okay. So between episodes, I'm going to put in the Azumi's Handmaiden. Probably going to take out a Shroom Tank. You can leave a city at any time by clicking the back button in the upper left. So yeah, I'll take out a Shroom Tank, I think I'm putting in the Azumi's Handmaiden. Let's see here. We've also got Ennis. I don't think we've got anything to do with Ennis. But we'll check that out next time on Hex Shards of Fate. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video and click on the subscribe button for more. Click on the bell notification bell as well, to get notifications as to when I bring out new videos. I bring out videos for Duel Links, Hearthstone, Pokemon TCG, Hex Shards of Fate, and Rivals of Ixalan drafts will be coming to the channel soon for Magic the Gathering. Check us out as well on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Links in the description below. In the meantime, though, I have been JB from Just TCG, and I'll see you in the next one.